Hi.
What have you got there?
What's it look like?
Dick. Darts.
Yeah, I finally found them. Those are those custom-made hand tool babies I used to use in college when I was a college champion. Champion/legend. Yeah, when I hung these babies up, I was undefeated. Now I'm needed again.
For what?
Oh, this coming Thursday, the station is having a big dart tournament. Tournament/massacre.
Afternoon, Star. Star's better half. Where's that little blonde I like to call Stephanie?
She's in that little place we like to call her room.
Stephanie, Michael's here.
Dick, I'm setting up teams for the dart tournament. Are you any good? Whoa, bullseyes beware.
Dick was a champion in college.
Dick, what would you say if I teamed you and yours truly on the same team with Bev Dutton, the head cheese at WPIV?
I'd say, are you and Bev lucky?
Guess what? Joanne and I are going to the grand opening of that new French restaurant on Thursday. You want to come? It's an opportunity to dress up and be seen with me.
Ouch. The station's annual dart tourney is Thursday.
But, Michael, a grand opening happens only once. Annual things are like every year.
But this is business, Steph, and you do have Joanna to go with. And we can date every night right up to the bad one.
Well, I'll try that. But you're still going to have to do something about this.
Then retract lip. Let's get out there and date.
Your turn, Bev.
I love these tournaments. The one time of year we can drop the employer-employee thing and just get together like old friends. 85, bud. Read it and weep, bozos. We're gonna smoke their butts.
Let's not get cocky, Bev. Let's just leave them for dead.
Hey, Dick, those look neat. Can I use them too?
Oh, I'm sorry, JJ. These are specially balanced for my hand.
Fine, Dick. Why don't we all act like we're four and not share our toys?
What'd you get, Dick?
15.
Exactly which team did you plan to leave for dead?
15?
I'm not sure what's wrong.
Dick, maybe you're too tense.
Your turn, Michael.
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry. All right, now, Dick, I want to see some relaxing, and I want to see it now.
How'd you do, Michael?
Oh, 128.
Geez, that's over 100 more than Dick.
Michael, we're gonna mop up the floor with their heads.
Wait a minute. I know what it is. I've never worn a jacket like this before, playing darts. Oh yeah, that's much better. The jacket was the culprit. Yeah, the shirt was a culprit.
If he says his shorts are the culprit, I'm leaving.
Steph, what are you doing here?
Oh, that stupid restaurant canceled its grand opening.
Stephanie, the place caught fire.
Poor Steph.
When you left the house, you had clothes on, right?
Joanna, obviously you don't understand darts.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Go, but this is kind of important, and you said I could have tonight off.
That was before I had nothing to do.
Michael, it's your turn.
We'll go someplace as soon as the tournament is over.
Michael, you want me to wait in a basement where people are perspiring? We're leaving.
But, Steph, I'm a hero. Dick went to pieces, and I'm carrying the day.
Michael, how does the thought of dating air sound to you?
Thanks, everybody. I had a wonderful time.
Michael!
It's amazing he throws darts so well with no spine.
Ta-da!
Very good, George.
Yeah, I thought bullseyes were going to be hard to get. But with these darts of yours, you can't miss. Unless you're real good like you.
Were you throwing from the regulation distance 7 feet 9 1/4 inches?
Oh, well, see, that explains it. I must have been throwing 15 feet. I'll go back and do it right. Oh, Joanna asked me to remind you that it's attic cleaning day.
You're kidding. You mean I completely missed attic cleaning Eve?
Hi, George. Dick, got a minute?
No. Because you left last night, I lost my first dart tournament in 17 years. And then I had to listen to a taunting crowd chant, "Take it off, take it all off."
I know, Dick. I'm sorry.
You what?
I'm sorry. I behaved badly, and I'm not going to make any excuses.
All right, who are you and what have you done with Michael?
Dick, I was mad when Steph made me leave the dart tournament last night, but I thought it would go away. Then in the restaurant, when the champagne tickled her nose and she went, "Ooh," all I could think was, I'm not liking you. Dick, I'm scared. I mean, there was one time when I didn't like her dress, and there were 4 humid days when I didn't like her hair. But I've never not liked her.
Well, maybe the first step in getting to like Stephanie again is not letting her walk all over you like last night.
Well, what could I do? She was stamping her size 4 foot.
So?
Well, what do you do when Joanna stamps her gunboats?
First, it isn't like Joanna to stamp her gunboats. And if she did, then I'd have to blow her out of the water.
Gee, Dick. I never thought I'd want to be you before.
Honey, I could use your help in the attic.
Not just now, dear.
Dick, you've been putting this off for months. We really should get on it.
I said not now. Get out of my face, woman. Sorry, Michael. I usually try to do that in private.
Dick, if I said that to Steph, she'd leave me and take my tongue with her. But I guess I've got to say something.
Get out of my face, woman.
Okay, let's hit that attic, sweetheart.
Steph?
Michael!
Steph, you and I have to talk.
Yes, Michael?
Before we do, could you kiss me again? No goosebumps.
Well, they're probably bunched up underneath your clothes.
All right, where are they?
Steph, I'm really sorry, but ever since you made me leave the dart tournament last night, I'm having trouble liking you.
Well, you're forgiven.
Steph, listen to me. You run this relationship, and I don't like it, I think.
Well, this sounds like a criticism. And if it is, there are plenty of men out there who would love to make me happy.
This is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about, pretty much. If I don't do what you want, you threaten to leave me. I can't go on like that.
Okay, this is definitely a criticism. Michael, I don't waste my time with people who don't like me. Now, you have 5 seconds to reword everything you just said into a compliment.
I can't.
You're upset. Take another 5 seconds.
Steph, you're not giving me any choice. I can't keep on being with you and loving you and not liking you. I don't think we should see each other anymore.
You certainly seem better. Well, can't walk around grieving. Misery really ages a face. You should remember that, Joanna. But I am starting to lose patience with Michael. It's been 3 days. If he doesn't call pretty soon, this relationship's in big trouble.
Stephanie, you two broke up. Isn't that sort of the suburbs of trouble?
Good morning.
So much for your suburbs.
Joanna, cup. Stephanie.
Good morning, Michael.
Steph,
Yes, Michael?
could you return my Julio Iglesias album? Joanna, is Dick in his office?
Yes.
Thanks. See you.
Well, that's not what he's supposed to do.
Stephanie, maybe you should talk to him.
Joanna, when he ignores me and demands custody of Julio, well, it's over. Starting tonight, I'm dating again.
Has Stephanie gone?
She's out on the porch. Why?
What happened?
You didn't tell me Steph would be here.
Michael, she lives here.
Michael, pull yourself together.
I can't.
But misery ages a face.
Joanna, I need a man's opinion of how pretty I look. Where's Dick?
He met Michael for lunch, and then he went to the station for the show.
Is this Sunday already? Let's see. Paul, Jerry, Ken, Bill, Habib. It is Sunday.
You like any of those guys?
Well, Ken was nice, but his highest aspiration is to buy a pickup truck and equip it with really big tires. I don't know. Maybe it's just that none of them are...
Michael?
Maybe Patrick will be different. He's an artist. I wouldn't mind seeing paintings of myself in the major museums.
Hi, Stephanie.
Roses. How original. Joanna, this is Patrick. Hello.
Hello.
Well, how do I look?
Fine.
This is a new dress.
Looks new.
Oh, stop. That's a very nice shirt.
Oh, thanks. It belonged to my brother. He was on a diet, so he gave me all his fat clothes.
So, Patrick, I hear you're an artist.
Where the hell did you hear that?
You said you were a painter.
Well, I used to paint houses, but that was nowhere. Now I sell paint, which is an art in itself. You know why people buy paint? I mean, ask the layman, he'd say the color. Wrong. It's the name of the color. I mean, the more P's in a paint's name, the better it sells.
Well, we better go.
Where to?
How would you like to see a television station?
Okay, we open the show with some yakety yakata, and go to a diagram of the anteater's lair, then we trot out the stuffed anteater, and we close with some blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's always smart to build to the blah, blah, blah. JJ, right after the opening, I want a camera on.
10 seconds to air, Dick.
What?
9, 8, 7. Oh, my mistake, Dick. 30 seconds to air. I love doing that to him. He always makes the same face. Hey, the stuffed anteater isn't on the stage.
Hey, let me know when you want that anteater.
Now, bud. And we're on in 3, 2, 1, and nap time, everybody.
And now, Vermont Today, starring Dick Loudon, with today's guest, anteater expert Francine Marhofer.
Cue, Dick.
Francine, you're a Vermont native. How did you become interested in our long-nosed friend from the South?
Well, Dick, we have aunts in Vermont. So first I became
Patrick,
interested in...
why don't you wait here and I'll let you know if we need to continue this date.
I'll be there by the papaya pink wall. See? 3 P's.
Michael, I want you to stop this breakup nonsense.
I might add...
Steph, you're willing to compromise?
Michael, my part of the compromise is I'm here. Your part is that everything goes back to the way it was before.
Let's zoom in on this diagram, and we can all see how anteaters live.
Steph, I can't go back. You'll just... Who's the guy in the hand-me-downs?
He happens to be a respected artist. Ignore him.
I said let's zoom in.
JJ, Dick needs a zoom or something.
Oh, camera 1, zoom in on the diagram.
Michael, I've missed you. Haven't you missed me?
Well, sure, Steph. It's just not the same lip-syncing to West Side Story without my Maria. But I don't miss the way things were.
Oh, you were just the most stubborn man.
Now that we've taken a good, long look at the diagram, let's focus on Francine's stuffed anteater. Okay, where's the anteater?
So this thing eats ants. Doesn't seem like a fair fight.
Michael, there's got to be a compromise that doesn't involve me.
Afraid not, Steph.
Now that the anteater is here, it's exactly as you described it. I'm sure the home audience would agree if we ever show it on camera.
The audience can't see the anteater.
And they won't. We have to go to commercial. Cue, Dick.
What? We'll be back with the anteater after this message.
And roll commercial.
What is this? I busted my tail to get you an anteater. There was no rush.
What the hell is going on up here?
If you don't mind, Dick, Michael and Stephanie are trying to patch up.
I don't care. Don't listen to them. Direct the show.
Anything you say, Dick.
Michael, will you hurry up and straighten this thing out? My anteater show is falling to pieces.
I can't, Dick. She won't budge a scooch.
Stephanie, why won't you budge a scooch?
No. It's just... Michael, remember that little red convertible you loved so much? And then you got a scratch on it, so you unloaded it. Well, if I back down, it's kind of the same as having a scratch.
Oh, Steph, I'd never unload you. I'd just like you to come with a few more options.
Michael, now I know why I love you. You are the sweetest man that ever lived. Now, what is the least I can do to get you back? And I mean the very least.
Let me be selfish sometimes. Like, if you really want Italian, and I really, really, really want Chinese, we go for Chinese.
What if I really, really want Italian?
Then we count reallys.
Deal. Thank God that's over.
Steph.
More?
When we don't agree on something, you can't threaten to leave me.
Can I still get mad and pout and go on buying binges?
Well, Natch, I never asked to have you declawed.
Well, okay. But that is where I draw the line. Patrick, go home.
Thank you. I had a really nice time.
Oh, Steph.
Dick, I've never seen such a shambles in my life. What kind of a show are you doing here?
Me? No one in the control booth was paying attention.
Sure. And at the dart game, you blamed your shirt.
Really, JJ was listening.
5 seconds, Dick.
I'm not going to fall for that again. Bev, I'm the only one in here who's doing his job.
And now back to Vermont Today. Once again, Dick Loudon.
Meow.
I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl.
Hi guys. What's up?
We're returning your chainsaw.
Oh, thanks.
Where is it?
Oh dear, we must have left it at the cafe. Daryl? And don't be playing. Let's see if it'll cut this on the way back. I got a confession to make. I just wanted to get rid of Daryl so we could be alone.
Why?
I'm going back to school.
Oh.
I'm probably not as educated as you think I am. Truth is, I quit high school prematurely, before I ever got in. I was afraid I wasn't high school material.
What changed your mind?
Earl?
Who's Earl?
A contestant on Jeopardy. He lost big. He changed my life.
How?
Well, I would have creamed him by 3 points. That inspired me to sign up for this high school equivalency refresher course. The test is in 2 weeks.
Well, mind is a terrible thing to waste. What do you want me to do?
Cover for me with my brothers. I don't want them to know I'm in school.
I think they'd be proud of you.
You'd be wrong. They kind of frown on higher education. Like when I drew Tippy the Turtle to try to get in that Cinderway art school. They called me uppity. You've never been on the business end of their biting sarcasm? Well, maybe a couple of times.
Well, if the Darrells come around, I'll tell them you're working on a project for me.
Ooh, you're slick. But watch out. Darrell can pry the truth out of a stone. Did you get the chainsaw? Did you look everywhere? Well, where in tarnation? Well, I'll be. I had it here all along. What'd I tell you? Already the zingers are flying.
Dick, have you seen the new Vermont tour guide? They took away one of our maple leaves.
No kidding.
Last year we were a 3 maple leaf in. This year we've only got 2. It's not fair. We've been defoliated. We can't take this line down.
We can go all over the country breaking into people's homes and drawing maple leaves in their books. What I'm trying to say is there's not much we can do about it.
Fine, Dick. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to our 2 maple leaf kitchen and whip up a crock of swill.
Hi, guys. You're probably looking for Larry. As he may have mentioned to you, he's working on a project for me. Well, he is. It's for a book. As you know, I'm a writer. Well, I am. I'm doing a book on UFOs in New England, and I hired Larry to photograph the UFOs. They come out at night. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Between 8 and 10. You're probably wondering why I didn't ask you to help out. That's because UFOs are terrified of trios.
I kept thinking all night about the way the Vermont tour guide robbed us of a maple leaf, and I've written a letter.
Dear sirs, with all respect, we believe your review of our inn is unfair. Next time you hire a critic, check first to see if he's brain dead.
What do you think?
You haven't mailed this yet, have you?
No.
Good, because I have a few notes.
I dictated it over the phone as a mailgram.
Then I wouldn't change a word.
Is that a chip in that cup?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? We can't have a dining room full of damaged crockery. Is that a crack?
No.
It's fine.
Miss, this cantaloupe isn't ripe.
I'm a waitress, not a bartender. Don't tell me your problems.
Can you believe the way Stephanie just treated that guest?
Well, it didn't come as a complete surprise.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but only 2 positions of our 3-way light bulb are working.
My God, this place is a flop house.
Morning, everybody. today?
George, I want you to replace the three-way light bulb in room 7, re-tack the carpeting on the stairs, and flush out all the radiators so they don't knock.
Boy, a day can sure turn on you fast.
And Stephanie, after breakfast, I'll have a list of chores for you, followed by a discussion of your being rude to the guests. He started it! I'm going to give this whole inn the once-over. Over and over and over.
Hi guys. What's up? UFOs and you. What about it? UFOs have been spotted by as few as 1 and as many as 10,000 persons. And I said they were afraid of trios. Well, they are. It's only that magic number 3 that spooks them. This family of 3 was taken for a ride on a UFO. But you can't count the baby. It has to be 3 adults. Three angry steelworkers. Well, now, steelworkers. Okay, he's going to night school, okay?
Were they trying to determine my nocturnal whereabouts?
Yeah.
Well, I really want to thank you more than ever for keeping my secret. Because if they knew what happened last night, they'd be on me like drool on a baby.
What happened last night?
I quit school. UFOs are afraid of trios? Is that the best you could come up with?
Yeah.
Well, don't feel too bad. Those 2 could get Rambo to babble.
Larry, what happened last night? Why'd you quit school?
Well, it started off good enough. I was surprised and delighted to find a piece of complimentary gum under my seat. Next thing I know, everybody's laughing at me. So I hightailed it. I can get that kind of treatment from Darryl.
But that's no reason to quit.
On top of that, I didn't understand the lesson. It's clear to me my brain don't take up the full space my head has allowed.
Larry, suppose I tutor you.
No way, not if that means what I think it does.
It means I'll help you study and get that high school diploma.
Oh, okay.
The Earth is made up of 7 continents. Europe, Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Australia, North America, and South America.
How am I going to cram all this into one temporal lobe?
That's why you're lucky I'm here. When I was a kid, I came up with a little trick. Eat an aspirin after a nighttime snack. I can explain.
Dick, is this a good time to sand, stain, varnish, and wax the floor?
No, George.
Well, I guess I'll go wallpaper the bathroom then. Stupid maple leaf.
Larry, it's the initials. Each letter stands for a continent. Europe, Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Australia, North America, South America.
Do you suppose Miss Joanna would be free to tutor me?
Larry, give it a chance.
Darryl, what are you doing here? My lunch. Thanks. Smell. All right, get out. You had your fun.
What is it?
Turtle soup. An obvious reference to the Tippy incident.
Oh, Dick, could you help me look at these fabric swatches for the James Madison room?
I can't wait. Larry's at school taking his test, and I feel like an expectant father. I just hope he doesn't come back with a bouncing baby F.
Is that all you can think about? Grades, grades, grades? We've got maple leaves to worry about.
Larry, how'd you do?
Well, the teacher did say he's grading on the curve, but since I answered 0 out of 100, I expect to wind up close to the bottom. Dang. At least on Jeopardy, I would have come home with some lovely parting gifts.
You failed, but you knew the material when we talked it through.
Yeah, doing it that way seemed to come as natural as stuff between your toes. But when I tried to write, none of that knowledge made it to my pencil.
Come on, I want to talk to your teacher.
All right.
Larry, you wait here. Hi, I'm Dick Loudon.
Paul Steuben.
I'd like to talk to you about Larry's tests. I'm his tutor.
Oh, really? Oh, you did a good job.
I wonder if you'd consider giving him another chance. He knows the material. We went over it rather conversationally, and that comes as natural to him as stuff between your... It comes real natural to him.
I'm sorry, I can't test him twice. We have rules.
Well, sometimes you have to bend the rules for special students. Take Einstein.
Just a moment. Are you comparing Larry with Einstein?
Well, I wouldn't want Larry working with subatomic particles, but... I mean, Einstein didn't fit into the educational system, and neither does Larry.
You claim he knows the material?
Hey, I'm his tutor.
All right, I'll retest him.
Orally?
All right, orally.
One more thing. Could you make it sound like Jeopardy?
Jeopardy?
The game show. That's where they give you the answer, and then you have to give them the question.
Oh, what the heck. It'll be a great story for the teacher's lounge.
Larry, come on down.
Okay, Larry, I'm going to retest you orally. I'll give you the answer.
Oh, like Jeopardy. I'll take Forrest Creatures for 100.
This is my classroom. I'll pick the categories. American history, geography, mathematics, science, and literature.
I'll take American history for 200, Paul.
This is really nice of you.
All right, American history for 200. Event commemorated every December 7th.
What is 18 shopping days until Christmas?
No, I was talking about the attack on Pearl Harbor.
He was sort of right.
Sort of right doesn't win on Jeopardy, Mr. Loudon.
What is the cotton gin?
Correct for 500. All right, let's recap. So far, Larry, you have a borderline D average. You get the next one right, you'll have a C minus. But if you miss, we're going to have to send you home empty-handed. Are you ready, Larry?
Ready, Paul.
The category is science for 500. Here is your answer. 3 things that plants and animals can do that non-living things cannot.
What is going from here to there?
Movement, that's correct.
What is chowing down?
Nourish themselves, correct. One more, Larry.
What is partying?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. The correct question is, what is reproduction?
I said partying.
One man's partying is another man's reproduction.
I'm sorry, Larry, but your final grade is an F. But we thank you for coming. You've been a good sport. Goodbye and good luck.
Wait. What about Final Jeopardy?
Final Jeopardy?
Yeah, that's where I can turn an F into a diploma by betting the whole ball of wax on one question.
You can?
Look, we didn't make up these rules.
Okay, the category is geography. All right, Larry, for a D and a high school equivalency diploma, your answer is the names of the 7 continents of the world.
Oh, wait, I know this one. Take an aspirin, chew a pill. It ain't coming. Well, this ain't like Final Jeopardy at all. All right. Eat a pill, starve a fever.
This has to stop soon. I never wore out a hammer before.
My only pleasure is imagining that every stroke of the rag is putting another line on Joanna's face.
Actually, that's how I wore out the hammer.
As long as you two are hiding in there, the floor needs scrubbing and the flue is stuck in the fireplace.
Yes, Nurse Ratched.
Excuse me. Are you Mrs. Loudon?
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, well, I'm Alan Woodall, the reviewer for the Vermont Tour Guide. I believe you know me as Brain Dead.
Well, Mr. Woodall, you did take away one of our maple leaves.
I did?
Here, see for yourself. 2 maple leaves.
Yeah, that's 2 maple leaves, all right. But that's not your end. That's the park and snooze.
Huh?
Yeah, you see? You were reading the wrong column. Here, look. The park and snooze, 2 maple leaves. The Stratford, 3 maple leaves.
Oh, my goodness.
Who's got dead brains now?
Oh, Mr. Woodall, please, I'm so embarrassed. Please, stay here tonight. Our treat, free.
No, thank you. There's a 4 maple leaf inn down the road.
Hi.
Dick, Larry, how'd it go?
Hi, I'm Larry, high school graduate.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Sorry I couldn't remember them 7 continents your way. I can only seem to learn them in descending order of gross national product. Daryl, I won't keep you two hanging on meat hooks. I passed.
I've got good news, too. It turns out I've been reading the Vermont Tour Guide all wrong. We've had 3 maple leaves all along.
Well, thank goodness you didn't get all worked up over it.
You better tell George and Stephanie. At least they won't have to do any more work.
It's nice to know you fellows have so much confidence in me. But what if I'd have failed?
Well, I told them. I must say they both took it better than I expected.